guys, my name is Scratch, and welcome back to this, I guess, like, I don't know what this is. So basically how this happened is, I recorded this video separately to the audio because the game I'm playing requires immense focus, and if I tried to do voiceovers, if I tried to talk while I was recording, I would have not done as amazing as I had and wouldn't have warranted this video. So, I'm doing a voiceover, so it's not going to be as smooth as my normal voice. Brain cell? Yeah. So, this game, which we are watching right now, is called Trackmania. It's a high-intensity racing game that is kind of popular. It's been around for a very long time, and basically, the thing to know about Trackmania is cars go fast. And the really important thing is when it comes to Trackmania, there's two kinds of game modes. There's dies. So yeah, basically, there's time attack and there's competitive. And in time attack, you've got two buttons for when you screw up. So you've got a respawn to checkpoint button and a respawn to spawn point button, which is the very start of the track. Now, the important thing about ranked matches is you've still got respawn to checkpoint, but you no longer have respawn to start, and your track timer only resets when you respawn to the start, which means in ranked, it's about who can go fastest, but also not screw up, because if you screw up, you're dunsies, and that's not good. So, what we're watching right now is some spectator footage of the track prior to the Cup of the Day, which is what this video is about, because you have to wait for it to tick over, which it'll do in a little bit. I'll probably time-lapse the end of this footage because it's a bit long. And, so yeah, what we're watching right now is the standard time attack game mode, where you can respawn to the start and there's no penalty for it, you just reset your timer. However, Cup of the Day, it's the ranked style. If you screw up, you don't get to respawn to start. And if you get in the lower quartiles, you're out of the race. You're gone skis. And that's not good. You don't want to be gone. So, basically, you want to go fast, but you also not want to stuff up, because stuffing up equals bad. So, yeah. Assuming you can read and you've read the title, you'll know that I did pretty insanely well, because as I said, this is a competitive racing game. Like, this is not a game for casuals. And to be good at this game takes a lot of skill. And just to qualify, basically, I'm not skilled. Like, I'm not bad at the game, obviously, because I did really well today. But I'm not good at this game, as you can clearly see from all this footage of me utterly beaning. It's not good. Me checking the time, because it should be ticking over any minute now. So, yeah, don't know when the track starts, but I will shut up and you can watch some time-lapse footage of me going fast and screwing up a bit. Thanks. So the map just ticked over, and now we've got our new map, which nobody at all has seen this map before. I'll just give you what my first impressions were when I first saw this map. Oh no, it's ice. Because basically, to explain for you, anybody who's driven a real car will know what trying to drive on slippery surfaces is like, and anyone who hasn't, it's not fun, because it's slippery. So, yeah, this game quite literally takes the example of trying to drive on sheet ice, as this track takes place on a frozen lake. So, big no-no. Big no-no. And I was very worried because I am not good at driving on ice. But first thing to worry about right now is to get into the Cup of the Day tournament, you have to get a qualifying time, which we have 15 minutes to qualify for. So, as you can see, there's the timer on the left saying we've got 9 minutes left. Don't know how the hell that works. So yeah, basically, as soon as I cross the finish line, I am qualified for the race, and I'll get put into a division with teammates of around my similar skill level to compete against in the cup. So there'll be teams of 64 players, and your division is basically your total rank divided by 64, I think. So as you can see, I just got my first time in with a 1 minute 03. Not great, but it puts me in at 690th, but again, that'll go down very quickly because very few people have cleared it. It's already up at 800. So, now that I've got a time in and I'm secured for getting into the race, we got to figure out how do we go faster. So, yeah, basically at this point, I'm just trying to experiment because you can see my previous best in front of me there, and he's a bit ahead of me. But you see, the thing in this game is, just because you're in front does not mean you're solidly in front. Because... okay, I was going to make a point where I overtake my previous best. Oh, okay, I did. So, yeah, as you can see, my previous best is no longer in front of me, despite him starting in front of me. Because... okay, never mind, I'm bad at the video game. Yeah. So, it's my second round, and it's ice. So, yeah, I thought I was pretty boned here at the start, until I realized one crucial thing. Prior to doing this, like, literally, because basically, in order to access the Cup of the Day, you need to have one of the 2 paid accesses to the game. And one of the other things you get with the paid access is the advanced track editor. So I decided to have a look into that and do some mapping. And I did some mapping, and I've made some cool maps. But more importantly, my second map. It was a endurance ice map. And the important thing about that is A, endurance, and B, ice. The 2 parts of the map. Which means that in practicing the map and testing it to make sure it was good, I'd gotten a lot of practice in both not screwing up for an extended period of time and driving on ice. Which is really useful on a track like this, because a lot of people who play this game can be really good on everything that isn't ice. And that's a great thing for me. And this is probably the only reason I did so well, because my previous Cup of the Day... oh yeah, for reference, this is my second ever Cup of the Day. Because, yeah, not easy to get to these things. They're not on at reasonable times. So, yeah, I'm just gonna let myself take the reins here and try and get some good times. We'll speed up the footage a bit, and we'll see you when the match starts.
I'm running away from the past I left behind. I'm looking for answers, but I'm blinded by the light. I'm lost in the
What's up guys, just popping in here with a quick voiceover in post, because apparently I forgot to record this in my actual recording sessions. Yeah, Gwen TM won the qualifying rounds with an amazing time of 45.171. Very fast. What's up, I'm back. So yeah, we have gotten into the lobby now, and we are with our other teammates. So at this point I'm going to a thing called the GPS, which basically shows you a replay of the best play, because for whatever reason I didn't think to have a look at it until now. So this will show me what is the optimum strategy, because it occurred to me that I might have missed something and I might be doing bad strats. For example, I was trying to do an ice slide here, which is basically where you go 90 degrees to the track and then counter steer, which is steering in the opposite direction you want to go. And so yeah, I was trying to do an ice slide on the turn back there. Wasn't a good idea. So after watching this, I did know that, so that was convenient. So yeah, this is not the fastest time you can get on the track, obviously, but it is the average time, I think. Possibly the author. I don't know what is required to be creating one of these GPS tracks, GPS replays. So currently we're in the pre-match warm-up, which means we've got about a minute 30 seconds to get our game on. So yeah, pretty much just me practicing, trying to get some good times for the next minute. So I'm gonna speed up that my watchings, and I'll catch you at the end of the warm-up.
When you keep running but your legs are standing still, it's like you're stuck in a nightmare but you keep doing it for the thrill. Well, this is reality, you only live it once, so wake up from your dream. But just for tonight, let the lines get blurred, let your thoughts be free, let your thoughts be free.
What's up? It's Editor Me again. For whatever reason, the video desyncs with the audio a little bit here. No idea why that happened, but if you just give it a bit, it sorts itself out by the race, third race. Okie dokie. Okay, thanks, bye. Welcome back. We're here at the first round. There's fortunately no elimination in this round, because like I said, you've got no respawn in this, so it's first come, first in the track. And I've had to turn off name tags here, because it's kind of hard to see with everyone, and I don't like turning off replays, because I don't know, I just don't like it. Also, the turn other cars off button doesn't seem to work here for some reason. So you can see on the left the scores. No, people say DNF, basically that means they had to full respawn and they screwed up to the point where they don't come back. And if you do that at all in this, you're out. So the only reason they survive here is because there's no elimination in first round. So they're very lucky. So here I actually got a pretty good slide in that end part. So coming in around 15th, which is more or less where I averaged throughout this entire race, which is pretty good for my standards. I tried to work on getting a good ice slide in the ending segment. Had to do what I can, but I'm not godly, so yep. Just wait for everyone to finish the track. Okay, second race, 4 players will be eliminated this time, so the stakes are actually on. And damn are they tasty, because I mean, good steak. Good steak. So yeah, now come last. Basically anything below 43rd place, as you can see on the left, is the no-no zone. And if you're in the no-no zone at the end of the race, you're gone. You're out. Which really sucks. Because it's not easy to get into this tournament. And big prize if you win. So yeah, it's all about playing for consistency in this race. So also, I don't really have this vibe anymore because I'm recording it as an after play instead of like recording in the moment, because I knew I wouldn't be able to handle that. I could not focus. So basically, yeah, you don't really get it because it's a replay, but I am like shaking. My brain is not functional because it's late at night, and also like my hands are like just you can't think properly. This is Lena Kitty. I just happened to be spectating her. She made it pretty damn late in the game, I think. I can't remember if I was out just before or just after her. And here we go, see Baguette, who is in last, so we will have to say goodbye, Baguette, because Baguette is gonna baguette out of here. Kill me. So we can see, not me, not me, not me, and also not me. So that's good. Next round in 3 seconds, and 4 players will be eliminated. So this game is really tight now, and like even watching this now, my heart rate's going up. And yeah, I get a really bad start here. As you can see, pretty much everyone's in front of me, but fortunately to the way ghosts work in this game, I'm still actually okay. Because, as you can see by the fact that they're all sinking into the floor, the ghosts don't work entirely properly. And then I get hit the corner there, and you may think, oh, but you only hit it for a second. In this game, every millisecond counts. As you can see on the left, the times are to 3 decimal places. Because that's how detailed this game can get when it comes to the high game. So, yeah, I'm in around the 30th era here. Hit the corner again there, which is, again, big no-no. So yeah, go around this corner. It's pretty smooth. I actually had one of the more smoother runs in that corner. And now, just come in for a nice, I think it's like 28. Yep, 28. It's nice. So, yeah, again, I'm safe. Which is good. Safe is always good. Just look at all the people who are going to die. What the hell? Hi again, had another alignment hiccup. Yeah, this is the reason I don't usually do voiceovers in my videos. Sorry about that. But, yeah, as I think I'm pretty sure I said earlier on, this game requires an intense amount of focus, so it wasn't really viable for me to just go with the flow and talk as I play, because, yeah. Just trying to race was using up so much focus that I could barely race, so, that doesn't give you an interpretation of what you gotta do, then, that sucks, so, editor me will try and take charge of what recording we were supposed to do. So, anyway, yeah, coming around this corner, nice and smooth. And yeah, going into this turn real nice, very good. Honestly, one of my better runs, I would think. And coming into a really nice wall slide. Coming in about, I think, 27th? Oh, 19th now, which is really good. Coming in, good run. We got 20th place, which is very good. Keeping a good score. My editing tools are in the way, so I can't actually read the leaderboard. But yeah, not doing bad. We've got Gate here leading up the back, so sucks to be him. And with that, I'll hand it back to myself. Take it away, me. Here we are, Grimmers, Gates, Gate. Basically, 4 other people that weren't me are now out. Yeah. 4 players are out again, and now anything 31st and higher are now going to be out, which means there's even less margin for error. And then I clip a rock there. As you can see, I only clipped it for a little bit, but fortunately it was just enough that I'm still in the upper end of the track. So yeah, that was pretty good. I got lucky there. And then I just got really smooth ice slide there. Hanging up in the top section with all the cool guys. And then I get an amazing slide past that tree because I had all the momentum with none of the losses. And then I had too much speed. And this is where I thought, oh, I'm gone. But then, yeah, I got a good 360. It was beautiful. It was like, I rate that 360 a 100 out of 10. Because if it wasn't for that 360, I would be out of the race. But yeah, fortunately that didn't happen, and I'm coming in for a nice clean 20th place by the looks of it. Oh, 19th, even better. Hell yeah. And now I can see that unfortunately, it looks to be Grimmy Grim, Laskikun, Brahm, and Takisoft are Oh, oh no, Grimmagrim. Grimmagrim. He survived it. And it's Grim if you're watching this. I thought it was funny because you have similar names. I know you're not the same person, but I still thought it was funny. Anyway. Yeah, you were safe. The person with a similar name. Sekisov, Laskakun, Brahm, and Moneyboy, they're gone. But the important thing, none of them are me. I'm still in. 4 players still getting limbed. Anything below 27. Now, to reiterate, this is my second cup of the day, and the first time I played, I was out 27th. And then I hit this stick. So, I had 2 choices, try and recover, or respawn to checkpoint. So I respawned to checkpoint, and as you can see, not great. I'm in 29th place. I'm freaking out, because I really don't want to have to say, oh bro, I got 27th twice in a row. And then look, everyone else is beating up, because like I said, it's an ice track, and a lot of people aren't good at ice tracks. But I had the ability to come back. I had the luck. And as you can see, I come back, I'm in 26, and I've got speed here, because a lot of people do not have speed here. And that's my saving grace right there. We come in with a really nice ice slide, and then boom, down this hill, still keeping that 26th place. And then, yeah, shaving it just a few hairs fine, because it's like 4 more seconds and I'm out of the race. But yeah, now I'm in 25th, which gives me the 2 seconds more leeway by the looks of it, 3 seconds more leeway. And yeah, shaved it. It was hella close. Yeah. Like, I'm running out of breath just watching myself here, because it was stressful. Like, you have no idea how intense this was. Unless you've played it, in which case you probably will know how intense it was. Now we see Gamijet, Goodbye Yeet Tomato, Cabinus, and Bogoblin. They're all out. But again, to reiterate, and this is the thing I said to myself, still not me. I'm still in. And yeah, anything below 23rd. So anything I get here now is a PB. And I'm like, if I can get top 20, that's YouTube worthy. If I can get top 20, I would be happy with that. And then as you can see right here, getting an utterly goated run, which is unrelated to the fact, but I was just happy because it's like, yay, I'm doing good. Doing good is always yay. So yeah, coming with a nice run here. It's just a good run. Nothing much more to say about it, to be honest. Other people who've got more speed come up and overtake me, but that's cool because I'm in 8th. 16th. Whatever. It's still good. Like, 16th? It's below 23rd. And if I'm in 23rd, I'm in danger. But I'm not in 23rd, so I'm not in danger. And it's just... yes. It's good. Also, like, the game soundtrack kind of vibes. You probably heard a little bit of it from the music track. So yeah, I don't know where I got there, but I was safe, and that was good. We got Tony Yuri is out, along with the Crab, Grimmagrum, Goodbye Grimmagrum, and Shimon. Also, you'll see in the bottom left this chat where people are talking about cam 1 and 2. Basically, cam 1 is locked to the car, as opposed to cam 2 is not locked to the car. So, I'm in cam 1, and everyone is saying that cam 2 is best, but I didn't use it, and I did pretty good anyway, so, yeah, eat beans. So yeah, coming in with a nice 11th place, it's understandable. Obviously, like, 19th is here, so, like, I'm gonna be cleared for top 20, provided I don't get out, because I could still get out of top 20 in this round. So, as you can see, because, like, I'm not paying attention to the numbers on my screen, because that's reading, and as you'll see in a little bit, doing anything but paying attention to your car and your position relative to the track, which involves looking at the other cars, that's a no-no. It's a humongous no-no. Like, we're reaching astronomical levels of no-no. So all I can see is the other cars, which may not actually represent where I am, because if you look at that in comparison, you'd think I was in pretty far at the back. But I was actually pretty good. I was in 14th. It's nice. And so, with that, 4 people are out. And once again, none of them are me. You Singed Bolts, Davivold, Cameron, and Extra That's a cool name. Extra 4 players still eliminated. 18th is the worst you can get. 15th, still in the danger zone. And then it all went wrong there. Just, I had to respawn. And as you can see, there's no one here. It's me in 18th. That's not good. But these two people, they don't have speed. That's my catch up. So boom, overtake the first guy, and come in nice and smooth, overtake the second guy. This puts me just in 15th, which is still in the danger zone. Not good. Big not good. And so then, come in clutch with a really tight turn, like I was super worried about that one. And yeah, if you look on the left, 14th. I'm just out. It is close. And then yeah, yoink it into 13th. And then I was like, oh no, I'm gonna... But then yeah, I'm good at steering and I steered away from crashing into things and losing my speed. And yeah, coming in tight with the 13. I gotta breathe. Like, the intensity levels. We can see Ieda, Tambi, root of all... Hey, it's the root of all evil! I feel like I've heard that name before, but maybe I haven't. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Oh, Golden Cove, root of all evil, Tambi, and Ieda. So, they did good. They're gone now. So yeah, I'm like breathing right now because like we've gotten down to 2-player knockouts instead of 4-player knockouts. That's how intense we're getting. So yeah, it's getting hella tight. I'm also running out of things to say at this point because I've said plenty, and I'm actually doing really freaking well right now. So I'm just gonna shut up for a bit so that you can see me doing good at the game. Close tree. Oh, then it all goes wrong there. But fortunately, didn't even need to do a 360. Did recover it. Put me in a bit of danger, as you can see. Lost mad places. I'm now in 12th. Not good. Just 13th is kill range. But yeah, fortunately the guy behind me is plus 8 seconds. So I had 2 seconds of clearance. Whew! And as you can see by the end there... No, okay, actually I still had 2 seconds of clearance because he hadn't cleared the point. But yeah. Big danger zone. So you can see Instagig TTV and Crowling 11. Both gone. Sucks to be them. But to reiterate an early point, it's not me. I'm good. So now, I'm gonna focus. And I nearly cut it way too sharp there and hit the pole. But fortunately, I'm clutch and I didn't do that. But downside, I'm in 10th. No good. Big no good. Durgan named Sky. Gotta pay attention to the chat of my recording because I want to know that question as well. And he, yeah, went way too wide in that segment, but fortunately other people have added the video game, I guess, because I'm still in 10th, so that's good. And now I'm in 8th. Don't know what happened there. I got a really bad turn here, but I recovered it because I'm good at the video game. Don't worry about it. So then we'll just come around the side, real nice. Try and keep the speed. I didn't clip the corner because I was worried I would. And yeah, we're good with a nice plus 5 seconds. So, yeah, 55.7. So, yeah, it's getting really tight. We got Gladiator and Musiusk, who, yep, they're gone now. But they're not me, because I'm still in. I honestly don't know how I'm doing it at this point, seriously. Like, I'm just... I can't even form coherent sentences trying to describe how I felt. And, like, I'm not doing it. Like, me there, my brain was not functional. I was just race. And I'm in 9th here. Big no-no. Because 9th is now kill zone. You don't want to be in 9th. But, yeah, recovered it here. Pulled myself into 8th and got an okay drift. But, am I safe here? Yeah, no, back in the danger zone. Really hecking tight, so I played that corner for as much speed as I could. And then I got a bit of a jump here, which I didn't really want. So then I just had to go for the drift, and then hope I could recover it better than everyone else, because, you know, I'm in 8th at the moment, which is just in the safety net, but as you can see, it's only by 0.3 of a second. And then I get a bad spin here, but fortunately there are people who are somehow 4 seconds behind. Don't know how they did that, but yeah, sucks to be them, because I'm safe in 8th place. Like, it's just above the knockout. It's close as cupcakes. It's just so close. And you can see Cocoa Nuts and Hawks Broadcast, they are both out. Now we're at 1 player elims. The tightness is getting so tight you're gonna need a second pair of tights. And here I play it very much too wide, but could be worse. So I'm actually coming in quite well here, so maybe playing it wide was a good strategy, I don't know. That wasn't my strategy that I was trying for when I was playing. So, get a really nice slide here. And then come in. And then get a good slide here. Except I didn't, because I didn't have enough angle. Wasn't true 90 degrees. So, do a really nice slide here. That's the good stuff. Great slide. Coming in, holding about 4th place, which is decent. We can work with it. 4th place is always nice. Yeah. And coming in. Ooh, very close there with the 7 in the end. By a difference of, if I can read that correctly, 0.7 seconds. That's how close it was. 0.7 seconds. It's close to cupcakes. Very intense. When it's like 1 player elims, yeah, it's getting hella tight. And then I play way too close on this first turn, coming in the big last, which is very ungood. I'm actually tied for last with Monkiki. Not sure why they're supposed to be last, but then they must have mucked up badly, because now they are 3 seconds behind the lead, which is not good. But then I beamed this turn. That was a not spicy turn. And then we're coming in, get quite a good ice slide up the hill. And yeah, not doing great overall right now, but my advantage is that there are people doing worse than me, and that's always a good thing. And then, awful slide here, but I managed to recover it, so it could be worse. Coming into the turn again, bringing it around, and then I sort of slide out a bit here, and didn't really do as planned, but yeah, it's all good, because there are still people behind me. Because, yeah, bet Frog Cleaner must be pretty panicky right now, because, I mean, he's 14 seconds behind and he was safe. So, yeah, there was some big beans happening that round, which is understandable, because it's 7 people left. Like, this is some pretty tight stuff. Very close. And Monokiki's out in 7th place. Big respect. There's now 6 people remaining. So, every turn counts. You've got to do it perfectly. And then I whiff the first turn again. The big not good. But, as you see there, green, yeah, he's doing worse than me. Like Hyde, I think. Like Hyde 74. He really beamed that. So, got an advantage of about point... Never mind, I don't have an advantage. He's exactly on top of me. He's in front of me. That is the big no. We do not want people in front of me, because people in front of me means that I get to go out. And going out was not on my plan list. And then I do this. Like, I'm so doomed. I'm out. And it's like, well, it's all over. Do my best. And then, hold up, Frog Cleaner? What the hell's he doing in plus 10? I don't know, because I never saw what he did. But he must have had to have respawned. And, thanks to that and that alone, I survive. But only just. Very, very tight. It's nerve-wracking stuff. 6th place, Frog Cleaner is out. And he's gone. It's now 5 people left out of, I think... Edit and me double check this, but I think it's like 50 people or 60. And there's only 5 of us left. Very tight. And, I come off to a pretty decent start. 5th place guy is only 0.2 seconds behind, which is how friggin' tight it gets. 0.2 seconds is the difference between me and not me. And then, yeah. Now, I'm in a not great scenario until I get this gold tier slide. Don't know how I did that, but I mean, okay, I'll take it. We take those. And then going a little bit low on this slide, but recovered it somehow. So, the big not good here, because as you can see, there are 4 people in front of me. But someone hit a rock, and that's not good for them. So, we're gonna come in. He had to respawn. And then because of that, we're just gonna skittle shikadoodle snake our way into 4th place. Barely avoiding elimination again. And Cloudy Yo Exolo, he's gone. 5th place. The big sad. And this is the tight stuff now. 4 people remaining. And I'm about to die of, like, adrenaline. And then I whiff this turn. Badly. And, yeah, that's pretty much my cupcakes closed. As much as I want to say I have some god tier recovery, a 4th place is the best I can really do. I'm honestly amazed I got this far. This is my 2nd cup of the day ever. And, yeah, 4th place. I mean, what can I say? I played hard, but other people played harder, and I really didn't deserve this, and then I just waffle it again. And I'm 5 seconds behind. I've got no way to come back from this, even if I was really trying. But, yep. That's it. It's all from me. Got beautiful. Did amazing, but, yeah. You can't come back from impossible failure, so this is where my time ends, but, yeah. No, it's kind of sad just watching it. It's like, I tried so hard, and I got 4th. And I mean, like, yeah, I don't honestly think I could have gotten much better than that, but yeah. In 4th, Master Air Scratch. Final rank, 1,796. Which is not bad. And now we're gonna hang around and watch out the final rounds between the last 3 people. And I remember that I have a free cam, so let's see what I can do with that. Except I'm not entirely sure how to use the free cam. So yeah, we've got all the finding people, and I turned on names now that I don't have to try and see through them, and there's only 3 people anyway. Wow, I'm awful at piloting this camera. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, I'm not good at piloting a camera. So we've got Lakide here, who is currently holding 1st. He's the nice guy in green that avoided elims earlier. Just goes to show that the difference between 1st or last is not skill, it's luck, partly. Because it's like, there's no luck in the game, but if you screw up your turns, it could cost you everything. And now Lena Kitty, she's out. She beaned it badly. Not sure what she's trying to do, just having a good time with some spins. And now, it's time for the final round. Lakide versus Durgan named Sky. Lena Kitty eliminated in 3rd. The final round. We've got Durgan pulling ahead here with a really nice turn. And then Lakide having her only by pulling a really nice tight turn, coming into the lead there, but playing it maybe a little bit low on the wall, so not a lot of speed coming out of here, meaning Durgan named Sky coming in with that 1st lead, but he went a smidgen too wide, but it seems to be paying off because Lakide's nowhere to be found. There he is. Durgan named Sky coming in with that lead. It's been so long I don't actually know who wins this. He's got a really nice ice slide coming down that hill. Goes into the wall ride. Smooth, as usual. And yeah, I think it's Durgan named Sky coming in here with that lead. The Kite is a minute and 4 seconds behind, and he's taken second with Durgan named Sky in first. And that was Wipeout. Cup of the day. Durgan named Sky in first. Amazing. Well, yeah, that's really my video. It's how I got fourth in Cup of the Day. It's not first, I know, but hey, I challenge you to get top 10, anyone. Or at least anyone that I actually, like, know. And slash that isn't already a god of the game, because I know plenty of people can do it. Anyway, yeah, footage dies here. Did my best. Thank you for watching, and, goodbye.